Hello and welcome. My name is TyrionLanstr. Now today I want to discuss the new Night King Invasion event that we just got as part of the new update. I gotta say, this is something that I've been looking forward to for a little while, and I just could not be more stoked about this event. So for starters, this is the main page that we kind of get with it. And again, there really wasn't a lot of info about this before, but the briefest, kind of easiest explanation I will give is that this is kind of what I think a lot of people wanted Army of the Dead to be, and they really delivered on that, in my opinion. So the first thing I want to show is the battle map here. This gives you a good overview of where everything is, what to do, kind of where you need to go. And you'll notice that there are a couple of different allies here. These are where there are various members of the Night's Watch. There are also some interesting characters, like they have Sansa Stark. I think Jon Stark was there at one point. Arya Stark is there. So you can kind of go here and you can see they have a little troop regiment that is labeled that person. I think that's really cute and kind of interesting. And every so often, they'll get attacked or send out an attack, and they're kind of their own little castle that's participating in this event. They're quite strong. But then you'll see that the bulk of these dots, when I go back to the battle map, are these, generals or White Walkers or the Night King himself. So if I go to the Night King, so now I'm, as you can see, far up in the north. Here's the Night King's castle. What they do that is kind of interesting here is they actually will show you what his army buff is going to be and how many troops he has left. As you can see, his army bonus is essentially strong enough where only a max account is going to want to be rallying this. You definitely do not want to solo it. It's going to have a full defense. I mean, they've got 600 million troops, so definitely be careful with that. And this buff is again very, very strong, so definitely you want to be careful about who's going to try to attack the Night King. And then basically the levels are White Walkers are going to be much weaker than the Night King, and Generals are kind of somewhere in between. So here you can see General 21 here. His army buff is a little worse than the Night King, but still not bad, but definitely much more rallyable by your alliance, probably for most rally leads. Maybe soloable by a max count, but probably want to be careful. This is actually a weaker general as I'm seeing it. Some of them are a little bit stronger, and you kind of should always just kind of take a look and see what the buffs look like. And then, yeah, the White Walkers again tend to be a little bit weaker even than the generals, and I would say that these are definitely rallyable by pretty much most any lead. And then, you could maybe say soloable by some rally leads. Again, be careful because they're going to have a full defense of 15 million troops when they have 293 million left. So definitely want to be careful. But as you can see, I mean, there are just a ton of troops that they have. So there's tons of people for you to attack, and that should not be an issue. What is this new gift? They're occupying the new gift region. Okay. So as you can see, it's just kind of scattered with all of these different troops, and you can just port in and hit them and attack and kind of see how that goes. A lot of the time what will happen is you'll kind of have one lead who is doing a lot of the rallying. So obviously for us, Diver is our main person. So what I'll do here is I'll come and port in and join some of his rallies right now. I did a couple earlier, but I figured I would show a couple right now. Once you port into this region, by the way, you will lose your truce, so be aware of that. Definitely be careful. And let's just go ahead and join Diver's rally. Alrighty. And then it looks like Rye is also doing a rally. So these are our two strongest rally leads. And again, we're just going to rally behind them. There's no reason for us to try and have a bunch of other people rallying. They're just not going to be as strong. And there's really no reason to waste the troops with other rallies. What will sometimes happen also is when you start attacking, you will get rallied against. So as you can see, they actually just opened rally against me. And this is a general, so I'm actually going to go check him out, see what his stats are to decide if I want to try to tank this or not. Alright, so he's got... Wow, okay, he has some pretty considerable buffs. I'll be honest, that's a little troubling. Well, I may need to port away after these rallies hit, so I can tank it. I do think that generally tanking these it tends to be good for you. I'm going to just tell people, please reinforce, because I'm going to need it. Okay, so hopefully they'll attack me in a bit, and I can kind of show that report and how that looks. Okay, so divers attacking, and what I will show, so great, we got our hit. What you'll see from this hit is that, we had a good number of wounded, good number of dead, but we killed a tremendous amount more. And a lot of it's that at the end of these reports, you'll notice that they actually will heal the troops. So if I go all down to the bottom, you'll see that the battle is blessed by the 7, so a bunch of your allies will get healed immediately, which I think this is a great thing for them to do. Just in general, this event would be so costly if they didn't do that. Alright, Rise hit. Look like that one did pretty well too. I think he was hitting someone a little bit weaker, hence, Divers Rally lost a lot more troops. But the tough thing about this event is that my assumption is that you're going to have to kind of kill everyone to a certain extent. So it's definitely, there's no hiding from this to a certain extent. Even if one of them is tougher, you got to kill them eventually. So the other thing I would just be careful of is always checking your hospital. So as you can see, I have a bunch of wounded in my hospital. I want to make sure that I clear this out so I don't accidentally have a bunch of deads. It's kind of expensive. Why did I have dead T4 spears? Ooh. I don't think that was out of them. I didn't think I sent spears. Maybe I sent spears to Rise? Nope, I didn't lose any T4. I don't know. I must have lost them earlier. So we're just going to keep kind of joining these. Now, something to be aware of, I had actually already won all of the rewards, and I'll show those in a moment. So let's go to that real quick. So there are rewards that you can earn for your kind of ranking. This isn't loaded yet. I think that it'll hopefully be up soon. I've already been rallied. Oh, wait, this one seems to show it. Okay, so here it is. Now this is up. So the White Walker general damage. This is kind of like how many White Walker elimination points you have. So you can see I'm in 10th right now with about 38 million. So basically this is the points that you're getting from killing the White Walker troops. So I've defeated a total of 38 million White Walker troops. As you can see, Divers defeated 12 billion, and there are different rewards that we're going to get based on that. And these are pretty nice rewards. I mean, if you look at what I'll be getting, I have a 3-day of this really, really strong castle skin that's giving 25% cab attack, as well as a passive 5%. There's an enemy attack reduction and enemy total defense reduction. There's also a marching animation that goes with it that's pretty similar. We get healing cost reduction, a bunch of diamonds, and then other resources. So that's definitely pretty nice. And it looks like going up to the top, the best you can do is getting the 30 days one. Yeah, I think so far really only our alliance has been doing this so far, just because, again, we're the only ones that really are able to do it effectively with Diver. Now, it is important. It is important to note the Night King one. So the reason that didn't load is because I have not been hit by the Night King yet. I haven't defeated any of his troops. So that's why this one isn't showing up yet. Because I've been hit by a general, I am able to see these, and that's why we're getting more for hitting them. On the solo side of things, as you can see, I've gotten all of these different rewards, and they're great rewards. You're getting diamonds, you get kind of all the kind of good chests that we want. There's also a couple times that you get refinement up here, yep. as well as some friendship chests. So lots of really great rewards. And then the last one is this ancient scripture. I will be honest, I'm not entirely sure exactly how this one's going to work, but essentially there's going to be a new research that you need to have those consumables for in order to get them. So I'm definitely intrigued by what that's going to look like and how that's going to work. So the way you get the points, though, is by killing White Walker troops, General troops, or Night King troops. And as you can see, it just is kind of a ×1, ×2, ×3 on the tiers. So Night King tier 4 ×3, 12. White Walker tier 4 ×2 is 8. That's kind of how you can calculate how many points you get for each of them. Alright, so it looks like I'm being rallied here for sure. Okay, let's join this one. I won't fill him completely. Actually, I kind of really regret doing that because I just sent my dragon away. Alright, well, I'm about to get hit. Let's see how we do on it. Oh, they're 3 minutes away. Okay, so I have 3 minutes till they hit me, which should mean that I have enough time to get my troops back from these 2 rallies, which is good. But yeah, we've been trying to figure out how they determine who to rally. It seems semi-random, but they'll keep kind of rallying you back again and again and again, and we haven't been able to figure out exactly what it is that triggers them, aside from obviously being in the general area. They won't hit you if you're not in that area. And then if they do beat you, then you will get kicked out. And I can actually show really quickly, I do have a couple of reports of where I lost earlier. So I lost one from this general who was very, very strong and booted me out. And then these other 2 ones were still generals, but they were a good deal weaker, and so I beat them pretty easily. So that's kind of the general sense of what's going on with this. The last thing that I'll get into with this is there's this kind of chart of how many White Walkers have been killed for the overall kingdom. And as you can see here, we're kind of like taking a look at their whole alliance. You can see they have a ridiculous amount of power, just because that's, they have so many troops that you have to kind of kill. But as you can see, it's a pretty big alliance. I think it's more than the usual amount could be. And we're just kind of munching away at them. They have a total of 100. So we're focusing on those generals when we can. We're probably going to wait to attack the Night King until we've kind of killed off a lot of the others. But this is a whole kingdom-wide event. You really need everyone to be helping out. This is still early on, and it's going to be an 11-day long event, so it's going to be going on for a little while. But this is definitely a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this new event. It's definitely good rewards. It's exciting. And just it's kind of an interesting new mechanic for the game. So definitely would recommend taking a look into it. Oh, it looks like I got rallied a second time now, by the way. So we'll see how that one goes too. But like I said, I definitely encourage people to give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. It's really interesting to me. It looks like there are multiple White Walker alliances, by the way, as I say this. Because just noticing that 148, I didn't think that we saw 148 earlier. Honestly, like, we're kind of all figuring this stuff out together. So part of the fun is, yeah, I only see through 99. So it's possible that there's a second one. I also thought there were more than 9 generals. Yeah, there's a general 23. So it looks like there may be multiple alliances that you have to take care of. Oh wow, they're booting a lot of us out right now. Huh. That's not good. Alright, well, we'll see in about 24 seconds, and I'll just wait and I'll show you guys this report, and then we'll see from there. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm definitely really excited about this event. Really enjoying it so far. And yeah, if you want to look at the rules, there are rules here, and I basically tried to explain them, but if you want to look more thoroughly, you certainly can. Okay, here we go. About to get hit. Okay, so I won that one, actually, even though I thought he was pretty strong. Nice. Okay, we handled that pretty well. Grand scheme of things. So I probably won this because he was Env Cav. That definitely helps. Looks like he had some awakened commanders there too. Alright, very nice. Well, happy with that result. I'm just going to go to my hospital and make sure that I heal. I need to heal all these guys. Yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of tier 1s that were hurt. So it's not going to be too expensive for me to heal. Definitely very nice. Nice thing about having a nice big front line. Alright, there we go. So I'm ready for the next one to hit. And as you can see, if you remember before, I was about 38. Because I just killed a bunch more troops. If I go to the rewards under the general, if we give this a second to load, I'm now in 7th. I've now killed 51 million, so I've killed that many more troops. So that's the general way this works. I encourage all of you to do the same in your own kingdoms, and good luck, and I'll see you next time.